This topic's about the future of work, and for me personally, this is something I find incredibly interesting. I know that there's a lot of fear around, particularly from a lot of older people who are worried about robots taking their jobs. And again, yeah, you could completely freak yourself out about the future if you chose to go there in your mind. But the important thing to realise is that, yes, there'll be a lot of jobs lost, but there's also new jobs that haven't yet been invented. And again, you've probably talked about this at school. So I personally think there's nothing to worry about. I do, however, think it's important to consider the direction things are likely to take so that you can prepare yourself or skill yourself or upskill yourself as best you can so that you can actually position yourself to be able to be employable. Now, one day we may not have to work, the robots might do it all for us, but I think even if we don't have to work, that's a very, very long way away. And I also don't think necessarily that not working for long periods of time is a very healthy thing for us. A lot of us choose to work because we get a lot of sense of our engagement and satisfaction and meaning. In other words, our well-being, our ability to feel good and function well, comes through our work, or it's an avenue for us. So we might choose to work in any case. Now, lots of the people who read about this and work in this area and measure things and test things, lots of those people, the futurists, have a lot of overlap about what they think the skills are that are going to be needed. Not everyone agrees. Some of the experts think that certain jobs are going to rise and others are going to fall. And again, it depends on who you read and who you follow and what you believe. But I do think something that is very worthwhile for you when you're starting out and making your decisions is to consider the likely impact of technology, automation, the likely impact they're going to have on that particular job or career. And as I say, it's not necessarily that the jobs are going to disappear. They may change. So how can you keep up and how can you make sure that you give yourself the best chance of being able to get a job not only that you enjoy but also that's going to be something that's going to be around in 5 years' time. You don't want to go out there and train into a job that's declining severely, and you might get an expensive university degree and have nothing to do, no job to do or to go to after that. So important considerations when you're making your early career decisions, I think.